Yo, what's up guys? Volt Rays, the co-leader of Volt Clan, coming at you guys with a world record for Volt. Now we're not going to put any kind of world thing in the title just because this is not a world record. This is actually Volt's first OCTA KEM strike, and wouldn't you know it, it's by the GOAT himself, Volt Charlie. He went out and he got himself an OCTA KEM strike, and he actually ended up getting this one, and he was like one off getting the NONA KEM strike, which is 9 KEM strikes in one game. All playing domination, and honestly, this is one of his most impressive games to date. This is absolutely amazing. Just the way that he has manipulated the spawn in this one, just knowing exactly where they're going to be. It's like a sixth sense for him now, and honestly, I can't wait to see what more he's going to come out with before ultimately Call of Duty Ghosts is done, and hopefully we can all come out of this with just some absolutely amazing, even more world-breaking, absolutely mind-blowing gameplay. So anyways, that is the gameplay. It is by Volt Charlie. Go check him out. A link is down in the description below. Go sub him up, guys. He's like literally the GOAT of support gameplays at the moment. Octas, Hexas, he's got some Septas, and he's trying to get that NONA KEM strike. So definitely go check him out. It's always kind of first on his channel right before it actually goes up here. So if you guys want to see exclusive stuff, go check out his channel, man. He does some commentaries. He's a really good commentator as well. So go check him out, sub him up, show him some love, and, you know, come back, watch his commentary as well. We're going to be talking about Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, we already know that Call of Duty Ghosts is kind of already at its limit. It's got one more DLC pack, and honestly, I don't think that anyone is actually even hyped for the last one. Who knows? Maybe it's going to be insane, but the focus for everyone at this point, and usually it's the same way with any Call of Duty, all previous ones in Black Ops 2, MW3, at this time, everyone was kind of hyped up, ready for the next Call of Duty. It wasn't even about the current Call of Duty anymore. Let me know your thoughts below. Why did Call of Duty Ghosts die out as fast as you think it did? I personally think it's because it's not as fun of a Call of Duty. The kill streaks are not as fun, and that's just me. Personally, it just feels like, to me, it's just not as fun of a Call of Duty, which is, you know, the main reason anyone plays Call of Duty is to have fun, and it feels like Call of Duty Ghosts is not a broken game, but just not as fun as some of the other ones. Like Black Ops 2 for me was, a lot of people hated it, but I had a lot of fun with playing it. It was a really fun game to watch. And Call of Duty Ghosts is kind of like, you know, teetering. And with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare coming out really soon, I can't wait to see what's going to happen with that one. So some new details came out. I'm going to talk about it in this one for you guys. It's also going to be up on my channel if you guys want to see more Call of Duty Advanced Warfare info, news, and stuff. Check out my channel, link is in the description below, but we're going to be talking about some of the new things. So, one of the things that people were talking about before it was actually officially kind of confirmed, you could say, was the exosuits. People didn't think it was going to be in multiplayer. They thought it was just going to be a campaign thing that was going to be in campaign. You used it, a little, you know, novel thing that you could do with it, but it's actually going to be in the multiplayer, and this actually comes from an interview that they had recently in a magazine for Xbox, and they actually mentioned that the exosuits were going to make their way into the multiplayer, and it was going to fundamentally change the way that you played Call of Duty. Now, some of the stuff that they mentioned on here, obviously they were trying to keep it nice and short. They weren't trying to spill too much because they still have a multiplayer reveal that they have to show off, and that, from what I hear, is going to be coming out really, really soon, as early as August 5th or the 12th. We're going to see what happens with that, but that's usually what the date is going to be for us, the big day that we should all be looking out for. It's going to be on a Tuesday. But, you know, they were releasing a little bit about the multiplayer. They were just kind of giving us little tidbits of stuff. And what they mentioned was, first of all, that there was going to be a new class, a new weapon class, and it was going to be called Heavy Weapons, and it was going to have basically a verticality type thing. So it was going to be, I think, based around completely your exosuit. So there's going to be stuff for like boost jumps. You could choose boost jumps. You could have cloaking, super strength, and then another thing that they mentioned was controller changes like exo boost and exo slide. So you could completely customize your exosuit. From what we got from there is, a lot of people were confused. Is the cloak going to be in there? They saw it in the trailer. The cloak is going to, in fact, be in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Apart from there, super strength was going to be there. The controller changes, the exo boost, the slides, all that little tidbit stuff is all going to be in there. And it looks like we're going to be able to customize all of that to the way that we want it. Do we want a super jump? Do we want to come down from a super jump down into a punch or something? Now, the one worry that I have with all of this is it feels like it might not be Call of Duty anymore, and a lot of people are like, well, they got to innovate it. And at the same time, you know, as much as we all say that we want Call of Duty to change and we want something fresh, we also don't want it to stray too much from what we enjoy. You know, the essence core thing that Call of Duty should be, which is fun. Just a fun, balanced, more than anything, balanced first-person shooter that's fun above every other thing. And it looks like they are really going out there with this one. They're going with the exosuits. You're going to be able to do, you know, boost jumps up, come down crashing. And I don't know how this is going to affect, you know, the way that other people play. So, you know, if you're a sniper, I guess if you're anti-sniper, you're going to be happy that you can jump out of the way when they're trying to quick scope you. Or if, you know, you're playing pro, you know, there probably going to be restrictions for you know, esports or whatever. There probably are going to be, because I mean, it's probably going to be unfair if you're just able to jump out of the way and stuff. So a lot of stuff that's kind of, you know, teetering if it's going to be balanced well, and hopefully it is. From what the impressions that everyone has said, they said it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're using a shotgun in your close quarters, someone can just jump out of the way. And I don't know exactly how this is going to work, so that's one of the worries that I have. Let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think it's good that they're actually trying to manipulate this, make it something completely different from Call of Duty? Or do you think that they shouldn't stray too far from it? A lot of people are like, well, you know, it's basically Titanfall 2.0, and if it is like Titanfall, then it's going to be a really, really, really fun and balanced game. The one thing that Titanfall had was that it was really balanced, it was a lot of fun, but the only problem was that there wasn't variety. And that's kind of like the one thing that you expect from Call of Duty, is you have variety of guns, you have a ton of guns, a ton of weapons you can use, kill streaks, perks, a lot of really stuff that you don't see in other games. Like Battlefield, you don't have kill streaks, in Battlefield you don't have perks. But in Call of Duty, you actually have that kind of stuff. In Titanfall, you had the burn cards that you can only use once, but you don't have kill streaks, anything like that. And with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, if it's like Titanfall, only with perks, with kill streaks, with the same balance that they normally have, then it's going to be a really, really fun Call of Duty, and something that's going to break away from the mold of what we expect it to be. So let me know what you guys think. Leave some comments down below. Do you think it's going to be a good Call of Duty, a bad one? You know, everyone's always hyped at first, and it's a disappointment, but you know, Sledgehammers, they've had 3 years to work on this game, and hopefully it means that they're going to come out with a really solid, stable, well-balanced, and above everything else, fun Call of Duty. Just because fun is the main thing. You can have a really BS game that has a bunch of issues in it, but if it's fun, then you're able to go through it. With Modern Warfare 2, there was a lot of hackers, a lot of spammers, a lot of quickscopers, but at the same time, it was a really, really, really fun Call of Duty. So you can see beyond the BS, and you know, that's the kind of stuff that, you know, even though we don't want BS to be there, if it's fun, we're going to play it. And hopefully that's what it is. Call of Duty Ghosts, perfect example. It wasn't a bad Call of Duty. It wasn't broken, didn't have issues, but it wasn't as fun. And it wasn't something that really stuck to YouTube as big as some of the other previous Call of Duties. And that's just my personal opinion, guys. Let me know your thoughts below. Again, go check out Volt Charlie. A link is down in the description below. Go sub him up, show him some love. And of course, if you want to see more Call of Duty Advanced Warfare news and info, guys, go check out my channel. Link is in the description below. But anyways, guys, until next time, I've been Volt Razy, co-leader Volt Clan. And remember to slap a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are new. But anyways, guys, big news coming out this week. So if you stay tuned this far, then you know there's going to be something big coming out later this week. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm X-Rays, I'm out. Peace.